Only a tiny percentage of the transfer rumors you hear at this time of year actually come to fruition, and some of the gossip is just bonkers. This is Kick, and these are the 5 dumbest transfer rumors ever. Number 5 is the moment that Jamie Vardy's incredible title-winning season with Leicester went from sublime to the ridiculous. In November 2015, the Foxes striker was the Premier League's top scorer and was in the midst of his record-breaking run of scoring in 11 consecutive matches. The man who had been playing semi-professionally in the 5th tier 3.5 years previously then found himself linked to the 2 biggest clubs on the planet, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Yes, the Daily Mail claimed that the La Liga giants were sending scouts to an England friendly in Spain to learn more about him, but they canceled their plans when he picked up an injury. Obviously, the move never materialized, and based on his form this season, he would have posed absolutely no threat to breaking up MSN or BBC. A lot of the most ridiculous rumors seem to involve either the Blaugrana or Los Blancos, and our number 4 is no different. It's the moment in April 2010 when it was claimed that Barcelona and Newcastle wanted to do a swap deal for Carlos Puyol and Steven Taylor. Taylor had been with the Magpies since he was 9 years old, and at the time of the rumor, he had just helped them win the championship. But in March of 2010, he was reportedly involved in a training ground fight with Andy Carroll that left both of them in the hospital. This sparked rumors that the Newcastle lifer would leave Tyneside, so the natural conclusion was a swap for one of the finest center backs of all time. Spanish paper Sport, the Metro, and Goal.com all wanted us to believe that Carlos Puyol, a man who had won a record-breaking 6 trophies under Pep Guardiola in the previous year, and who would win the World Cup a few months later, would swap Barcelona for a Newcastle side climbing out of the championship. Number 3 is proof that you can't just keep a stupid rumor down. It's Arsenal's apparent never-ending quest to land both Edison Cavani and Gonzalo Higuain. Back in the 2013 January transfer window, the Telegraph reported that the Gunners were trying to land Cavani from Napoli. He ended up going to Ligue 1, but in 2014, L'Equipe told us that Arsene Wenger was ready to end Cavani's PSG hell. Then in 2015, we were told that Cavani was the answer to Arsenal's need for a big-name stellar signing. Every single window, the Cavani carrot is dangled. And it's the same story with Higuain. He was on the verge of a £23 million deal in 2013, Arsenal were cleared to sign him again in 2015, and last summer Sky Sports told us they wanted him right up until he chose Juventus instead. Were newspapers just being lazy and digging up the same exact rumors in every window knowing that Arsenal would never actually pull out the checkbook? Almost certainly. Number 2 is what happens when one of the greatest players in the world is arbitrarily linked to one of the richest clubs in the world. It's Cristiano Ronaldo's rumored move to Manchester City. Yes, that's City, not United. Since they became outrageously wealthy, Man City have earned a reputation for trying to poach the very best talent in the world, as proven by their £100 million bid for Kaká in 2009, and in 2011, we were told that the Citizens had put in a €180 million offer for CR7, and this figure rose to €200 million the following year. The rumors resurfaced once again in 2015, but none of the newspapers seemed to grasp the fact that hell would freeze over sooner than Ronaldo would sign with the blue team in Manchester over his beloved Red Devils. After all, United have just as much spending power as City and would surely get first right of refusal if Ronaldo decided he had enough of breaking records at Real Madrid. Equally dumb was the speculation last year that Ciron could join Barcelona if his release clause was met. That speculation was fueled by none other than Luis Figo, who just happened to have made the same highly controversial move between the 2 clubs himself. And our number 1 dumbest transfer rumor ever involves the only player who can give Cristiano a run for his money. It's Lionel Messi and the various moments that we've been told he's coming to the Premier League. The Argentinian superstar has made it fairly clear that he wishes to stay at Barcelona before returning to his boyhood club Newell's Old Boys to retire. But that hasn't stopped some stupendous rumors from linking him to the richest league in the world over the years. In November 2015, The Sun told us that Manchester City were going to buy him for £120 million and give him £800,000 a week in pay. Not sure how that would work with financial fair play. Messi has also been linked to Chelsea on numerous occasions, notably in 2013 when we were told Adidas were going to pay half of his £210 million buyout clause to get him out of that Nike Barca shirt. But the dumbest of all the Messi to Chelsea rumors surfaced in the winter of 2015 when the Daily Mail implied a deal was on just because he had liked a South London club and a couple of their players on Instagram. Yes, folks, we live in a world where professional transfer reporting is based on Instagram likes. So that's our most ridiculous rumors, and we didn't even get around to Micah Richards to Real Madrid or Ronaldinho to Blackburn. Yes, those both happened. Let us know what you think and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. See ya.